I'm Pastor George Borghardt, and this is another Higher Things video short. Talking to your friends about homosexuality. That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. We all have friends that we pick up along the way. They may come out, or maybe they just are attracted to the same gender. And how do we talk to them? Well, and also, how do we not sound like, some sort of caveman or religious nut job? Well, first and foremost, we also, though, want to make sure that we do not deny our faith or be embarrassed by it. Being what we believe is not something to be embarrassed about. It's something to be confessed. So you don't have to go, I'm a confessional Missouri Synod conservative Lutheran, and I believe that homosexuality is wrong. No, it doesn't have to be that way. And you're actually prohibited from hating or making fun of or looking down on any individual, because we're all sinners and we're only saved by Jesus alone. And so when you talk to your friends, whether about any sin, you want to do so very clearly confessing that we're all sinners and we're all justified by Jesus alone. And so what I would say to my friends is, listen, friends can be friends without believing everything that each other believes. And friends can also disagree without it being a big knockdown dragout. They can love each other and disagree with one another. Now, my faith says that homosexuality is wrong, that marriage is a relationship, a union between man and woman, between Adam and Eve. That woman came from the side of man. She was made for him. And we were even designed to fit together. And that homosexuality is a sin in the Old Testament. It's also a sin in the New Testament. Now, it's not the grossest of the grossest sins, but it is a sin, nevertheless. My faith says that your lifestyle is wrong. Now, that doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't like you or want to hang with you. It just means that I can't be in favor of that lifestyle. Now, the freedom that you have in America to practice this lifestyle is the same freedom that I have to believe what I believe about your lifestyle. Also, you want me to respect your lifestyle. Well, please respect my belief that what you practice is wrong. That's the way you should talk about it. And then we should run right to the gospel of Jesus, because the gospel of Jesus is the one that saves. For Christ died for sinners, for you and for me. And I believe what I believe because of the death and resurrection of Christ. I didn't just pick a book off the shelf that was the most difficult book, how-to guide. No, the book that I believe, the Bible that I believe is without error, I believe is without error because Christ died and rose again. This is my faith. This is my life. And I'm not going to stand on my life and the perfection of my life. I'm going to rest in the death and resurrection of Christ. He not only died for me, he died for you too. And if you want to hear about his love, which is the love I have for you, the love that I have is God's love, then let's talk about Jesus. Let's not talk about what's a sin and what's not a sin. Let's talk about the mercy of God in Christ Jesus, because it's the goodness of God that brings about repentance. You don't have to back down or be ashamed of what you believe, because, well, what you believe is based upon the death and resurrection of Christ. Hold fast to his death and resurrection and confess his faith before everyone, even most difficultly in front of your friends. I'm Pastor George Borghardt, and this has been another Higher Things video short.